Alright guys, so here is the Akaso Brave 8. We're going to take a quick look at the camera. It has a 1/2-inch CMOS sensor and it supports up to a 512 gigabyte micro SD card, U3 grade or higher. So the speed needs to be at least 30 megabytes per second or higher. You could use a slower micro SD card like a U1 grade, but you will not be able to record 4K. You could record 1080p, 1440, 2.7K, but you are not going to be able to record in 4K. So it is waterproof up to 33 feet without a case. So just like this right here, without a case, it is waterproof up to 33 feet. It shoots 4K at 60 FPS, 2.7K up to 120 FPS, 1440p up to 180 FPS, and 1080p up to 200 FPS. It has a super wide, portrait perspective, and narrow perspective field of views to choose from, and it looks and feels really well made. Now here is the hatch opening for the USB-C port and the micro SD card slot. So there is a sliding lever to unlock and then another grab lever to open. So you need 2 fingernails to do this. There you go. And it is watertight. There's the micro SD card slot and the USB-C port. So when you close it, make sure you pull the lever down, the locking lever down, push it in, and let go. There's a speaker grill. And here on the bottom, we have the battery bay. There's another lever. You slide it, and it'll pop open. And you are able to pull the battery out with the pull tab. Now, it is a 1550 milliamp size battery, and they do provide you with 2 of these batteries. So to put it back, line it up, push it in, and you can slide the lever once again to unlock and push on the battery bay door and let go of the lever for closing it safely. So on the top we have the power button on the left, and we have the shutter button, and on the left was the speaker grill and the opening hatch for the micro SD card. On the right is the mode button. In the rear, we have the touch panel display. In the front, we have a couple of speaker holes there. So the audio is pretty good. It captures audio pretty well, and it has a front color LCD display as well. Camera lens, you can rotate it to the left and replace the camera lens, but they only provide you with 1 camera lens. It would be nice if they did provide you with another one, just in case you scratch up the camera lens, or perhaps a filtered camera lens would have been nice. So hold on the power button a couple seconds and let go, and it'll power up. Now I don't have a micro SD card inserted, so it's going to give me a warning. I'm just going to confirm, and that's how it looks like there. So you can pull down, slide down on the screen for options and preferences, and you can slide to the right to choose the modes, and also slide to the left to see what you have recorded and play back what you have recorded, but I don't have a micro SD card. You can slide up and the video settings will appear, kind of similar to the GoPro Hero interface, so that is kind of familiar here. So to power off, hold the power button down until you hear some beeps, and then let go to power off. Okay, so here I have it mounted on the iflight Green Hornet Cine Hoop. Gonna take a little flight here at the playground to see how it does. And to my surprise, it did very good. Pretty good. Now it is recorded in 4K at 60 frames per second with super smooth turned on. So you could use this camera on a drone and use the footage. It has a very usable footage. Now here is a video clip of the GoPro Hero 7 on the same iflight Green Hornet. Now the video here is 4K at 30 FPS because at 60 FPS the GoPro Hero 7 does not support hyper smooth image stabilization, but at 30 FPS it does. But on the Akaso, 4K at 60 FPS does support super smooth. Alright guys, so here we have the Brave 8 mounted on the handlebars of my scooter, and the GoPro 7 is also mounted on there as well. So here is a side-by-side comparison. The Brave 8 is on the left, super wide and super smooth is turned on, and the GoPro is on the right, super view and hyper smooth is turned on. So right away you can notice a lot of shaking going on for the Brave 8 camera, even though the super smooth is turned on. Now here's the Brave 8 by itself. So I'm a little disappointed. I was really hoping that the stability of the Brave 8 with the super smooth would be a lot better. Now here's the GoPro by itself. So it is just really hard to beat the GoPro's stability. So here is the Brave's audio by itself. Now the audio is so much better than the previous models of cameras by Akaso. It is loud and clear. It is not distorted or anything. But perhaps maybe it could be a tiny bit softer. Now here is the GoPro's audio by itself. Now the GoPro's audio is softer and it seems a bit filtered. Now here once again is the Brave's audio by itself. So now here is a top and bottom comparison to compare the field of view. Now the Brave has super wide versus the GoPro's super view. So as you can see, the GoPro's field of view is a bit wider. Now here is the Brave by itself. And here is the GoPro by itself. So my suggestion is when riding on a bicycle or a motorcycle or a scooter, clip the camera on yourself so it minimizes vibrations and shakiness, because your body kind of acts as a shock absorber. So here I have it mounted on my visor with a clip. Now it looks a lot better than on the handlebar mount, but it still has a bit of shakiness. So here is sort of a wind test. It is a windy day here today. It is about 15 to 20 miles per hour winds at times. And here is the Brave 8. Now compare it with the GoPro Hero 7. Alright guys, so lastly I wanted to check out and see if this Akaso Brave 8 can be used as a Hatcam, like when I do clock out the reviews and stuff like that. So let's go and check it out. I'm using my iflight green Hornet for this video. It's an awesome Cine hoop. Kind of noisy, so hopefully the audio doesn't come out too loud. And it's kind of a gloomy day here, a little bit of clouds. Sun is coming out the day after the storm. A little cold though. but all is good. The wind's supposed to pick up later, so get this thing done early in the morning. Yeah, so hopefully the audio comes out good. Hopefully the video comes out good. Since it's on my head, there shouldn't be any vibrations or anything like that. So there you go, guys. I think that'll conclude this video of the Akaso Brave 8. If you want to check it out for yourself, the product link is down below in the video description. So thank you so much for tuning in and watching. Have a great day, and we'll see you again next time. There you go, speed pass. All right.